Authority meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
All right, are we ready for a life hack right now, Angie?
I am.
We're just talking about honeysuckle. Honeysuckle, when it blooms, to me, it's like might be my favorite smell outdoors.
It does have a beautiful scent.
It is wonderful. I don't care if it's invasive or not. I want to say, invade my backyard. I want to be invaded.
Well, I'm sure that can be arranged.
Actually, I don't know if they even sell it anymore because I bought one plant, like about 10 years ago. It lasted for a little bit. You know, some people's yards, it will just spread everywhere.
Right, right.
It's almost like, remember the old kudzu that used to spread all over the place?
All over the South in particular, yes.
Well, but honeysuckle used to spread. It's like, it's not spreading. It died on me. I'm thinking, are you kidding me? Really? It doesn't die anywhere but my yard. Anyway, today's life hack, the 11th day of March. The next time you're eating, okay, well, we eat every day.
A lot, yes.
Pay attention to your nose. If it's running or you get sniffles, you're probably having a histamine reaction, which is your body telling you, you have had enough. Are you kidding me? Really? You think so?
The only time that happens to me is if I bite into something that's really spicy.
Yeah, exactly.
Then I know it for sure.
Like some wasabi, if you.
Yeah, yes, some of that too. But
that will clear out your sinuses, but. I don't buy
I'm not
that.
impressed.
My mom used to always say, chew your food 32 times because the slower you eat, the faster your brain can tell you, hey, stomach, we're full. Yeah,
right,
exactly.
Right.
The stomach can tell the brain you're full.
I could use that lesson.
Yeah, really. Slower eating. I think that's a better bet. That way you'll know when you've had enough. But yeah, histamine, I'm not getting that runny nose. I've eaten plenty of meals, but I've eaten too much, and I've never had a runny nose. As we take a look at the USI campus, you can see the white blooms. The Bradford pear trees are popping out there, and yeah, quite a bit of them right there along the Lloyd Expressway, just on the off-ramp onto University Boulevard as we look from USI's campus there. Pretty cool shot. Now we're checking out the scene in downtown Owensboro. Of course, they've wrapped up Burger Week. I spent plenty of time in Owensboro during Burger Week and got plenty more burgers. So yeah, I did okay. My brothers did even better than me. So I'm putting a pretty good dent into Burger Week. Anyway, there's Smothers Park, smothered in sunshine, beautiful blue sky over the Blue Bridge as we take a look right now on our Heads Construction Tower cam in the backyard and looking down upon the Strip in Henderson. And off in the distance, of course, a really good view of downtown Evansville. Just a crystal clear day. No problems with visibility and, of course, no problems at all as far as any clouds or rain are concerned. Look at that deep blue sky over Central City. Our Austin Holmes camera there getting a good view of US 431. And finally, on top of Fifth Third Bank, yeah, that's a look at the Evansville Riverfront. On this wonderful Monday, we're starting to warm up. Now, the high today, 51 degrees, or high yesterday was 51. So what we have yesterday is what we have today right now. But we're going to better that by better than 10 degrees as we go through the afternoon. Keep in mind, we got a later start, so it's going to be warming up. Normally, we see our high temperature about 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to be a little bit later today with that later start. Anyway, south-southwest wind at 13 miles an hour. So the wind has started to kick in a little bit after a calm start to the day wind-wise. It's not going to be a big wind today, but big enough. It's not going to be quite as bad as yesterday. It's not going to have the bite that we had yesterday as far as the wind is concerned because we're going to get more of a southwesterly wind flow. All right, how low can we go? We can't do a temperature run. We got a couple of 40s up to the northeast, 46 French Lick, 48 degrees in Lagodi. It's up to 52 now in Princeton, 50 in Owensboro still, 51 in Tell City, 50 for Mama and Calhoun, 52 in Madisonville, 53 in Carmi. Warm spot right now is Harrisburg at 55 degrees. So like to see that warmth coming in. Now, high pressure is situated down to our south. And the winds to the north are going to be a little bit greater than the winds to the south. I will say that. As you get closer to that high, we're talking about 5, 10 miles an hour is what we've got right now across western Kentucky, kind of ramping up into the 10 and 15 mile per hour range as you work your way to the north. Carmi, 14 miles an hour. You can see 13 in both Fairfield and Flora, and you got 10 in Jasper right now. But yeah, no double digits down to the south with the exception of Henderson, where we have a 10 mile per hour wind currently. Live radar is not showing a thing. The radar is not going to work out today. Will not get a workout tomorrow. We'll get a bit of a workout on Wednesday and even more of a workout on Thursday into Friday. It looks like Thursday evening into Friday morning is our best chance of rain that we've got throughout the week. Here's what I'm talking about, high pressure down to the south, and that is making for a really good-looking day across the region. We're talking about sunshine in St. Louis, Chicago, Cincinnati, Lexington, Indianapolis, no problems whatsoever. Now, down to the south, they are seeing a few clouds cutting through the ATL, but Atlanta's, as far as the weather goes, still going to be nice, just a partly cloudy sky there. Rain in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Down around New Orleans, they've got a little bit of rain as well, but Most of the midsection of the country is looking pretty good. Out west, you got a system about to move into the Pacific Northwest. What else is new there? You see an area of low pressure, which is trucking off the coast, the east coast. Still on the back side of that, they're catching a little bit of snow up in New England, but really for most of us, we're looking pretty good. Future tracker, really not a whole lot to track out, and we're talking about pretty much straight sunshine for the rest of the day, so enjoy that vitamin D and enjoy the warmer temperature that we have in play too today. Now, we are going to see a few clouds in play tomorrow. I'm going to call it a mix of sunshine and clouds for our Tuesday, but I'm telling you, I mean, there's still plenty of sunshine to be had tomorrow. It's not quite as, the straight sunshine that we have today. You can see those clouds kind of cutting through in the morning, midday, picks up a little bit, but not a lot. Then we're starting to see a few more clouds by late afternoon and early evening. In fact, a lot of clouds as we roll into the overnight hours, but we're still not seeing any rain with that batch. However, we are going to see some rain start to creep in overnight, and it's going to be before daybreak. We start to see a few showers. Some guidance not nearly as bullish as our future tracker in the amount of rain that we're going to be seeing. A lot of them just showing light rain showers. Future track is a little more active, though, and you can see the heavier rain right along the Wabash River around 6:30, so it looks like we could have a wet start to our Wednesday with the rain falling down, but it's going to be in and out fairly quickly. I mean, for a lot of us, you wake up 6 o'clock, you probably see a little rain. Really by 9, 10 o'clock, we're seeing that rain exit stage right, and we're going to see the clouds break up, and we're going to really the back half of the day on Wednesday, really late morning and throughout the afternoon are looking good. So you don't have to complain too much about that. It's not going to be that chilly. I mean, we're going to have a mild day on Wednesday, so I like what I see, at least for Wednesday afternoon, not so much for the morning. Rainfall amounts, I mean, look at these numbers that Future Track is cranking out, really amping up the rain. Again, I don't expect to see this much at all. I think it's going to be 1/4 of an inch or less for most all of us across the board because it is going to be a fast-moving system in and out pretty quickly. 64 degrees and not a drop of rain today, though. Plenty of sunshine out there from start to finish. Really, we've already had the start, and the finish is going to be plenty of sunshine. About every minute in between, plenty of sunshine. South-southwest wind at 5 to 15 miles an hour, so a decent little breeze out there. On the 3-degree guarantee on Friday, I called for a high at 67. Wishful thinking, got up to 62. But we're going to get it today, calling for a high of 64 degrees with that sunshine really through the rest of the day. 69 tomorrow, so close to 70 on Tuesday. So now we're talking about some warmer temperatures in play. 71 degrees on Wednesday. We do have that slight chance of rain in the morning on Wednesday, right around daybreak. But then we have a good-looking Wednesday afternoon. Mid-70s on Thursday. Now we're seeing the problems with the rain showers and some thunderstorms Thursday night into Friday morning. And temperatures will be cooling off a little bit down into the low 60s. The weekend's not looking too bad, though. Highs both days right around 60. Slight chance of rain on Sunday.
Looks good.
It does look good. This looks good, too. Last night, Big Bayou up there in Griffin, Indiana. Sherry Lincoln got this great shot. The trees aren't budding out or leafing out there. Well, I think we see a few buds right there, but we're noticing a lot of blooms and buds on a lot of trees. I love that shot there reflecting off the water. Sherry, thank you so much for that.
When we come back, our film critic Jim Hunter weighs in on last night's Oscars. Very interesting.